Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls with me, Crudeless. How are you guys doing? Ooh, I actually changed my mind from the last episode. I said I was going to the Duke's Archives, but I reminded myself that there was actually something else we wanted to do first. Because there are certain things at this point of the game that we need to do in the right order to unlock certain dialogue options. And to open these, the door to the Duke's archives, we need to actually place the Lord vessel at the Firelink Altar. And that altar is located underneath where we see Kingseeker Framt. You could agree to joining him and place the Lord vessel there for Kingseeker Framt and do his bidding. But that will shut off some additional dialogue we want to show in the later parts of the game. So I want to do something else first. Now I decided to actually traverse the dark. We're going to follow Artorias into the depths. So as I previously stated in another video, we are going to have to visit the grave of Sir Artorias. And it is guarded by Alvina and her forest guardians back here at this old familiar place we've been to so many times before. And I think it's time we journey to this place. So through this door here, we are back to a familiar location. Let's kill these guys because we are no longer in their covenant, so we need to take care of them for another... And now we do a lot more damage, so these guys aren't really that dangerous. It's really fun to go back to these places when you have better gear because of the changes you feel in the gameplay, and I like that a lot. So we stagger these guys really quickly nowadays now when we have so much power. So really awesome to have that available to us. Yeah, it's a super easy way to farm souls now, by the way, if you want to do this. That's a great way to get some souls. If you want more, if you want to farm Twinkling Titanite, for example, you can just clear these guys out one time and you'll get one Twinkling Titanite for that. So let's join Shiva's covenant now. Just for the sake of running through here. So now we're leaving the Gwyn's troop, I guess, and we are journeying into the forest. The forest guardians, little covenant here. As I said previously, remember this locale here as a certain, because it has its certain. Well, just remember this place, okay? Trust me, you won't regret it. Okay, so we are going down. This was the place where we found the enchanted ember down by the mushroom men over there to the right. But now we are going through this door here at the end of the bridge. Let's go inside and see what lies beyond. This place always gives me goosebumps. To the right we see a little river. To the left there's also a river. And there is a huge blade at the end there in the middle. And lots of these smaller blades and graves surrounded this big, huge grave in the middle. And when we approach the grave, and this is Sif, Artorias' old friend and companion, the Great Wolf. And Sif is... Oh, let's go underneath her. Sif is here guarding the grave from intruders, as Annalena already hinted at. You don't want to disturb the resting place of Artorias, and he is wielding the blade of his former companion. Oh. Yeah, Sif, pretty tough fight, but usually just stay beneath his feet and you'll be fine. In front of his 4 feet. Keep slicing at him. You can do this fight pretty as early as we went to this place previously, if you want to. And if you do, you might be in for a bit more of a fight than this. But yeah, the Great Wolf Sif is down, and we get the Covenant of Artorias and the Soul of Sif. Let's take a look at the soul first. The Soul of Sif. Soul of Sif, the great grey wolf who guards the grave of Artorias the Abysswalker. Yeah. Who inherited the divine great sword to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. So we can actually create the cursed version of this great sword of Artorias that Sif wielded in the battle. But we also got something else. Oh, I'm still wearing the rusted iron ring apparently. Yeah. We got this ring, the Covenant of Artorias Traverse Abyss. The ring symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the abyss, some beasts in the abyss apparently. Its wearer, like Artorias himself, can traverse the abyss. So we can traverse the way in New Londo down to the 4 kings with this ring. But also, this corpse is behind this grave, and this corpse has the Hornet ring. And now we have 3 of the 4 rings of the different knights. We have the Leo ring, the Wolf ring, and the Hornet ring. Boost critical attacks, basically backstabs or thrusting attacks after parries. One of the special rings granted to the 4 knights of Gwyn, the Hornet ring, belonged to the Lord's Blade Ciaran. By boosting critical attacks, this wearer can annihilate foes as Ciaran's dagger laid waste to Lord Gwyn's enemies. So it's interesting to note that this ring is next to Artorias' grave. Yeah. This place is pretty cool. Notice how this layout is, by the way, because when you watch this place from this side, you go out through the door this way. As you can see, we have Anor Londo up there at the top. And you see there is some sort of a wall here that's been broken, and the door must have been leading to somewhere. And this bridge right here, remember this place as well, with little pathways up to the left there. Okay? Now I am going to use a homeward bone, because we are going back. We're going to spend our souls and level up some more dexterity points. And then we are going to New Londo to fight the 4 kings in the abyss. And by the way, let's take a look at one of the spells we got previously. We found a great magic weapon. This requires 15 intelligence, and it will make us able to enchant our weapon 3 times every time we go to a bonfire and refresh our spells. That might be useful if we want to improve our weapon a bit. So maybe we want to do that, get some intelligence. I wonder. Maybe we should do that and use Power Within as well to boost up our scythe a bit, deal a lot of damage. I've been thinking about that. How many levels do we have? We already have 10 intelligence, so maybe get... Oh, hello! Maybe we should get our intelligence up to 15 after we have 40 dexterity, maybe. That sounds pretty good to me. So let's just get these poison clumps. This path down here is the same path we were at previously when we went to the Valley of Drakes. And now we are going to New Londo once more. I'm already now going to equip the ring, by the way, just so we don't forget to put it on. Where is it? The Covenant of Artorias. Yeah, I love that. The fact about the cursed blade of Artorias, which you'll be able to craft if you have a great sword at +10. But ooh, let's jump down. Let's jump down like a ninja. Like a ninja flipping down the movement speed is wonderful. But yeah, the lore around Artorias is one of my favorite parts of this game. That's why I wanted to save it to last. But I figured this would be a good time to actually do this. So let's rest up here, and then we can. Oh. How is my equipment, by the way? Yeah, I guess it's not really that broken, but we should repair it just for the sake of having everything up to par. So as you can see underneath our stamina bar, we currently have 1 humanity. Maybe we should use that humanity actually to boost the bonfire here. I wonder. Whew, we could do that, or we could just proceed down. I wonder. How many humanities do we have? Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. We have 24 plus 3. Let's use one of these and buff up the bonfire. Just in case we... I just want to be certain that we make it to defeat this boss within the end of the episode, I guess. So let's kindle, let's reverse the hollowing and kindle the bonfire. And let's hope that we don't run into any other guys PvPing, because that would be unfortunate on our way down to the 4 kings of New Londo. Ooh. Later on I'm going to farm some more of these humanities, by the way, down in the depths from the rats by using the ring we acquired in Sense Fortress. And once we do, I'll be able to use those later on to do something neat that I'll show you later on. But now we want to get our bonfire kindled up and then go down into the Valley of Drakes. Let's go do that. You can see the maidens around this elevator. Some, I guess, it might be generic, it might not be, but it feels like these maidens may be of some significance. But either way, let's make our way across the pathway. Ooh. Over the bridge and far away. Don't get stuck in there between their tails, by the way, because you don't want to be... you don't want to be stuck getting a lightning bolt to your face, do you? Back in New Londo Ruins, I'm going to make a run for it this time. Darkwraiths, sorry mate. This is usually the path which I usually take. Usually the path I usually take? No, it's the path I usually take when I want to run towards the boss. So we run straight through this room. I'm growing about, I guess, 3 Darkwraiths currently. We'll get more of them eventually, but well. Move up to the right here, and along this path. We'll jump across. Oh, hello, mister. And then we go through the little house up there. This is the house with Ingward at the top, and some more Darkwraiths inside. And to the left here is some ghosts and the door to the 4 kings. So we go in here and they can't follow us anymore, even though they try. The ghosts can't even follow us in here, which is interesting, even though they can move through walls. But now we make sure we have the Covenant of Artorias equipped. Ooh. And we're going to use the power within on us and then go fight the boss. This boss is one of the harder bosses to many people. Quite similar to the gargoyle fight, you want to kill the enemy that spawns pretty quickly. If you couldn't already tell, already there are 4 kings, so the bosses will be spread to... You need a ring here, basically. So, yeah, let's use power within. And then jump down into the abyss. And here we are. The abyss. Bonfire ahead. And now, the boss will spawn. This is the 4 kings of the abyss. And he will do these lightning attacks towards us. These bolts. You have to avoid those. If you don't want to be one shot, I guess. Look at this guy. Looks pretty amazing. But I didn't realize I would be one shot by that thing. Oh well, guess I'm out of practice. Haven't done this boss in quite a while. I'll cut back to when I'm down there once more. Okay guys, we are back at the boss fight room. Managed to die on the way to the drakes actually. That was really terrible of me, but it sets the mood for a redemption story. Anora is ready to take on the Abyss by being the maiden with the scythe. Okay, let's use power within again. Let's see how we fare. Traverse the dark. Whoa. And here we go. Let's chug an Estus flask at the beginning and let's start a fight. So here we have one of the four kings. Let's run across the abyss towards him. And make sure you dodge those attacks, by the way. And hit him quickly, because you want these guys to die fast, okay? Because you don't want to be overwhelmed. There we go, that's one of them. Heal up, one more. 3 more to go, I guess. So where's the next one? Where's the next king? Come to me. Come to me, king. So yeah, this area is pretty much infinite, to be honest. There he is. This area is pretty much infinite, so you want to get across this plane here pretty quickly. Oh, there we go. Keep slashing at him. And he'll do a magic attack like that. Just dodge away as quickly as you can. Run back in to strike. Try to avoid those. I think I died from magic damage previously, to be honest. The giant magic beam he sent. And they will only send those out if you are at ranged. So make sure you close in on these guys pretty quickly. I guess my power within will fade away soon. Just using my Estus flask to keep my health up top, even though I'm using the power within. So 2 down, 2 more to go. Where are you for? Number 2. Number 2. There we have him. Oh, hello. Strike. Yeah. The attacks these guys have aren't really that difficult to avoid. To be honest, just stay close to them and make sure you dodge away from that thing, because it deals a lot of damage. Looks really cool though. Oh. As you can see, that deals a ton of damage, so you want to be careful. And he'll do that one, and I do not like that one at all. Whew. Just keep dodging when that thing tries to get to you. I don't want to be hit by that thing again. Okay, I'm gonna hit him once, get rid of him, and then chug my Estus a couple of times. Good thing I didn't have power within on there. That would be terrible. So we have one more king over here. He's really far away. Whoa, that was too far away. Let's make sure he doesn't cast the spell. Don't you guys agree? Oh. Let's dodge and run in for a strike. And he's doing the magic attack. Or that was something else, I guess. Oh. He's doing the slices there. That's not good at all. Let's chug some Estus. Good thing I brought them along, huh? Oh. I'm happy that I infused the bonfire, to be honest. And there he's doing that. Oh, that move again. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. He's sucking out my energy there. But I thought I killed... Why is there 2 of him? I thought I killed 2 of you guys. Oh well, I guess one of them is an illusion. So let's just keep striking this guy and hoping for the best. There we go. And this guy, still left. So let's strike him down. And that's the 4 kings of New Londo. Second attempt, not too bad. Got 1 shot the first time though, but yeah. Now something interesting is about to happen. Look at that. If we had given the Lord Vessel to King Sigurframt, this would never have happened. Before we talk to him, let's take a look at the soul. Soul of the... Where is it? Where is it? Soul of Bequeathed. Is it here? Is it a key item? Yeah, there we go. Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. Soul of the 4 kings who fell to dark. Soul of one of the 4 kings who fell to the dark. or to dark, capitalize dark basically. A fragment of a Lord soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Lord Gwyn recognized the foresight of these 4 great leaders of New Londo, and granted them their ranks and the fragments of a great soul. Although this is not a full Lord soul, it can still satiate the Lord vessel. By the way, make sure you have a homeward bone right now. Okay? A homeward bone. That's really important, so I'm gonna equip the homeward bone. If you want to do this, by the way, as I'm doing it currently. So, you want to light this bonfire here. You can travel to this one at any time you want to. Just make sure you have the ring on. Now we're going to level up our dexterity to 40. Look at our damage now, 435. That's pretty nice. Let's talk to this guy. He looks pretty similar to Frumpt, but this is actually another primordial serpent.
Greetings, undead warrior. I am the primordial serpent, Darkstalker Khan. I can guide thee and illuminate the truth. The truth I shall share without sentiment. After the advent of fire, the ancient lords found the 3 souls, but your progenitor found a 4th, unique soul, the Dark Soul. Your ancestor claimed the Dark Souls and waited for fire to subside, and soon the flames did fade, and only dark remained. Thus began the Age of Men, the Age of Dark. However, Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark, clinging to his Age of Fire and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them. Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord. I am the primordial serpent. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover our true Lord. But the other serpent, Frumpt, lost his sense and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the 4th Lord, so that you may usher in an age of dark. Very well. I shall now guide you to Gwyn's prison. Be still, and trust thine flesh to me. This is Gwyn's prison. Now, place the Lord vessel upon the altar.
He wants us to place the Lord vessel on the altar. That story was pretty interesting. He basically said that we are descendant from the Dark One. And what he's talking about is the 4th and easily forgotten pygmy, which we saw in the intro. There were 4 souls. There were Nito, the first of the dead. There was the Witch of Izalith, and then the 3rd soul, and then finally the 4th one was given to the pygmy. And he wants us to become the next Dark Lord by using this Dark Soul and resisting the thing that Kingseeker Frumpt wants us to, basically to sacrifice ourselves to continue the Age of Fire. And it's pretty interesting that he's talking about the Age of Humans, while Gwyn wants to keep the Age of Fire, I guess the Age of Gods, alive. This area here, really cool place. He called it the prison of Gwyn. And there are some roots here, so it looks like the bottom of a huge tree. Really cool. So you can't get out of here.
What is it? Place the Lord Vessel upon the altar.
If you do, Kingseeker Framt will disappear from the game. He will be angry at you and disappear from the bonfire at Firelink Shrine. So you have to choose between this guy or Kingseeker Framt, basically, and then place the Firelink or the Lord Vessel on that altar up there. But there is a way to circumvent this. You can use the Homeward Bone to get back to the Abyss. Make sure you're wearing the ring, by the way, and then use the spell to get back here. If you decided to deliver or talk to Kingseeker Framt and get him to and put the Lord Vessel on the altar for him, Koth will never appear down here after you kill the boss. So you will never be able to obtain this dialogue here, or you won't be able to do this what I'm about to do now.
If you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
So we can talk to him. We can warp down to the shrine we were just at, the kiln, or we can enter the Covenant. So let's enter his Covenant now. The Darkwraiths. And we get the Dark Hand. We can also offer humanity for him or ask for a Covenant item. We can get these cracked eye, red eye orb, which makes us able to invade other people. And if we do, we can steal their humanity and offer it to this guy. And we'll be able to get some more gear from him.
Undead warrior, to speak now is premature. It begins with your retrieval of the Lord Vessel.
So yeah.
Farewell.
And this hand is actually the one we have seen already that the Darkwraiths use. Let's take a look at this hand. Where is it? The Dark Hand. The Darkwraiths, in sight by Koth, use the power of the dark soul to absorb humanity, an art shared by this weapon, which also acts as a special shield. The ancients, particularly, could sap the humanity of even a replete saint in the blink of an eye. If we go, whenever we go back here, Koth will be here forever. But if we go to Firelink Shrine now, we can talk to Framt and see. Well, I guess Koth will be there and Framt will be here still, as you can see. Oh, where is he? Framt is there, sleeping. He's a lousy one. Let's talk to him. Wake up! Wake up, Framt! Framt! You gotta wake up, man. If we jump down here, whoa! Look where we end up. Woo! The prison of Gwyn. But there isn't a primordial serpent here right now. Why is that? Pretty interesting. If we place the altar, the fire up there now, then Framt will also disappear, even though he was sleeping. I don't think he was supposed to be sleeping, to be honest. I think he was supposed to talk to us, but yeah. To get out, you need to use the Homeward Bone again. I'm going to do that one more time just to see if he wakes up. Ooh. Oh, I guess we wind up back here at Koth. So let's warp back to the Firelink Shrine. Sorry about this. If we strike him...
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
There we go.
Heavens! You have done it! You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Roar! Roar! forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready.
And he doesn't even ask us. He just assumes we'll put the Lord vessel there. And he eats us the same way as Koth did. Ooh. This is a conundrum. Whom do we choose? Well, we could light the fire for this guy, then Koth will disappear forever and we'll break the covenant.
This is the Firelink chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord vessel on the altar.
So he claims this is the place for the successor of Gwyn, while the other one said this was the prison. If we talk to him again...
What is it? Place the Lord vessel on the altar. No reason for pause at this point.
So apparently both of these guys want me to place the vessel there. But who do we choose? He looks pretty hilarious there. But whom do we choose? Huh. So if we choose to go with Framt, we'll still have his ability to eat for him to eat souls, but we will lose the ability to join the Darkwraiths. So, but if we choose Koth, then Framt will go away forever. I think I'll decide in the next episode, guys. Then we'll be doing this stuff. Hope you enjoyed this one. Take care and see you next time.